What's up guys? Welcome back to Field Series Review. Today we're going to talk about the truth behind the Ambient hoodie and the Ambient jacket. Alright guys, so welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, make sure you jump down below, you like the video, subscribe to the channel, head on over to Instagram and give us a follow at Field Series Review. So the Ambient jacket, the Ambient hoodie. It's like split down the middle, who likes it and who doesn't like it. The reviews on Sitka are great, but when I did my video for this jacket last year when I first got it, I got a lot of people saying they loved it, and I got a lot of people saying that they didn't like it. So I've done a little bit of research, and I talked to some of you guys just trying to figure out what you didn't like about it, what you like about it, just so I can give you a more honest opinion behind the Ambient jacket and the Ambient hoodie. So let's just start with some quick housekeeping. This jacket came out last year in 2022. Jacket and hoodie versions. The hoodie's $280, the jacket's $300. They're gonna come in hunting solids, all your hunting colors or hunting patterns, so you can use this guy in timber, subalpine, elevated 2, and whatnot. So you're gonna be able to use it in a wide variety of applications. So we're gonna talk about first why this jacket was made, because I think that that's going to address some of the negativity from people regarding this jacket, is why it was actually made, what jackets it was actually made to replace. And I think that that is where there's a misconception from quite a few people when they purchased this guy. So why it was made. It was made to be the ultimate mid-layer. It was made to be lightweight, it was made to be packable, it was made to be extremely warm, and it was made to be breathable. That's why it was made. And did they hit on all those? Did they hit on all those? Yes, I think that they did. It is extremely packable. It's extremely lightweight. It is extremely warm, and it just feels mobile. It's like a feather, but it's very warm. It's not constrictive when you wear it as a mid layer. So that is why it was made. It was made, you started seeing a lot of jackets like mid-layer jackets especially from the waterfowl and the whitetail line start to disappear. The Celsius jacket, the Celsius midi jacket, the Fahrenheit jacket, those mid-layers have all disappeared. Yes, you can get, there's some mid-layers on the big game line that they started releasing in other colors, but some of those directed solely as mid-layers have disappeared. And I think, like I said, I don't work for Sitka and they don't know who I am, but I think that's for the Ambient jacket because it does so well. I picked this guy up to have a lightweight jacket during turkey season, which is why I got the jacket in timber. Very first time I wore it, I actually wore it during deer season just to wear it so that I could give you guys a review, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I ended up wearing it a lot in deer season under my Stratus. Ended up wearing it a lot in waterfowl season underneath my Delta wading jacket. Obviously wore it during turkey season as an outer layer. It's not as cold as turkey season, but this guy was great in turkey season because when I got hot in it, I could take it off. It's so packable. I could push it down to my pack. The mobility is great. So for bow hunting, it doesn't restrict your Stratus or whatever you have over it. Turkey season, you can move around very well. It's got this stretchy material. So that is what it was made for. So being as what it was made for, I think a lot of people bought this jacket with expectations of it being more than what it was because of the price point. $300 is $300, however you slice it. And if you take that $300 and your buddy goes and buys a Jetstream or a Dakota or something for a similar price point, and you grab a hold of that and you feel the durability and sturdiness of that, and then you pick this guy up and you're like, where'd my $300 go? And that's because this guy is supposed to go underneath the Dakota, underneath the Jetstream, underneath the Stratus, underneath the Delta wading jacket. And I get it, it's expensive. So now you're looking at, man, I bought this $300 jacket, now I gotta go out and buy an outer layer. And unfortunately, that's just the way the systems work. Luckily, Sitka gear is very durable. It lasts for a long time, so you get lots of seasons and lots of trips out of this gear. That's the whole point. You buy it up front, and then you can use it down the road. Once again, I don't work for Sitka. I don't make a dime off of promoting their stuff. There's actually stuff that Sitka has that I don't care for. I'll be doing a video about that later. But I understand why some of you took this out of the box and go, I can see right through it. It's super light. It feels like it's going to snag on everything. It feels cheap. I sold it. I got rid of it. I sent it back. Perfectly fine. perfectly fine. If that was, I think a lot of it is from expectations of, you know, what you were spending versus what you thought you were getting. So with that being said, this is made to be the ultimate mid layer. I really like it for a mid layer. I think it's great. I can understand why someone would spend $300 on this and maybe not care for it, but that is what this guy was made for. All right, guys, so let's look at some pros and cons real quick for the Ambient Jacket. I know I'm giving it such high ratings, but there are things about it that I would probably change. First and foremost, I understand it's a mid layer, and I understand that it would mess with its flexibility, mobility, and its weight, but it would be nice if it was like a little bit wind resistant. People are right, the wind does cut right through this guy. Once again, it's a mid layer, so that's it. Blocking wind's not its job, but it would be nice if it did block the wind just a little bit. Another con, the biggest one probably is the price point. $300 is a lot of money for this jacket. It really is. $280 is a lot of money for this hoodie. It really is. So you really have to know what you're getting if you're going to commit to spending that kind of money. So I do think it's very pricey for what it is. And the last con is just something, if you're going to buy, if you have the jacket and you're getting the hoodie, if you're just getting the hoodie, you better know about the hoodie. I did not realize this. The hoodie does not have a kangaroo pocket or side pockets for your hands. It has no pocket. It has the one breast pocket, and that is it. I bought the jacket. It has the 2 hand pockets and the breast pocket. The hoodie does not, only has the breast pocket, so just know that going into it. I was a little shocked. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video regarding the truth behind the Ambient Jacket. I know some people love it, some people hate it. Wherever you fall, that's where you fall. Perfectly fine. So one more time, run down below, like the video, subscribe to the channel, head on over to Instagram, give us a follow. We do have a Sitka gear giveaway coming up at the 1st of September, so stick around for more details about that. Be sure to check out our sponsor, Dixie Falco, over at dixiefalco.com, and we'll see you guys next time.